How's it? Today is Friday, March 13th. It's my dad's birthday today. Um, and today I just did sumo deadlifts, some back extensions, bent over rows, and pull ups. Um, I was originally going to do the hamstring curls and the box jumps, but I kind of ran out of time. Um, the gym closed a little bit earlier than planned because of the whole coronavirus changes through Santa Clara County. And this basically impacts the way my training is going to move forward. Um, I think tomorrow I'm going to go to 24 in Sunnyvale. Um, I've been there in the past, and I'll just figure it out from there. But kind of with the sumo deadlifts today, Steve was talking about trying to keep my lower back extended or hyperextended throughout the whole movement. It's super easy to do with lighter weights, obviously. You can see here. But my hips just kind of get more and more high because at a certain point I cannot pull from the floor with that type of pull. Like my hips get inhibited by my range of motion, and then everything kind of just doesn't work. So what it looks like at heavier weights is my hips actually start higher, so that I can maintain that hyperextension, or just I guess extension through my lower back. And if I try to keep the extension through my lower back and push my hips into the pocket or the hole so that I can pull, my like it feels like my femurs just jam into my hip, and then I really don't like it. So I tried to avoid that for the whole workout today. So you can see how my hips are significantly higher than they were with my set at 185. And then I tried to shove it down, but it kind of wants to pop out anyway. These look really gross. Like, they don't feel good, but they're super light, so it doesn't really affect how I move. Like, so yeah, I'm not too happy with them. My technique throughout the rest of the day gets kind of really inconsistent. So I was working for up to a heavy set of 5x5, and last week I did 275. So I decided to do 275 again this week, but with hopefully better technique. That didn't actually end up happening, so uh, eh, yeah. Another thing that he said to change from last week was to start with my feet a little bit closer, um, so that it's more analogous to the snatch. Obviously, I would never snatch with my feet this wide, but it's much closer to my snatch with this stance than it was with the stance I was deadlifting with last week, which is basically my toes are kind of in trouble of getting smashed if I didn't drop the weight correctly. But yeah, yeah. So I get pitched super far forward there. You can see that my hips are set incredibly high. Basically, that's the angle I would pull for a snatch if I were pulling from the floor for a snatch. But I mean, that's just not good. The the weight is pretty light, so it doesn't hurt me. It's not the most challenging. It's just that like I straight up don't know how to execute the movement. I'm not sure if I have the necessary flexibility, but just the more I do them, the more flexibility I will gain for it. So yeah, I'm trying my best to be coachable and practice what he was telling me to do, but some of these things just don't feel too good. And here's my last set. This is probably the most consistent set. Maybe not. Yeah, it's actually probably the most consistent set. So my hips just shoot up really quickly, and then I get into that position that I'm pitched forward, or my hips are high, and then I can basically pull from there. Again, it's not super heavy, so like when I pick it up, it's just how hard do I want to work to maintain the position. And at this point, I don't even know what the correct position is. After that, I did some back extensions, super routine, like 3 sets of 15. Yeah, not much to say about these. And then like a little bit after this, they let us know that the gym was closing early, and so I kind of just rushed to the side to do some bent over rows. Supersetted with some pull-ups. Pull-ups were harder than I wanted them to be, but it is what it is. Yeah, and that was today.